Welcome to Bible Study with Faith, where I'm reading the Bible out loud to you in a way that's easier to understand. This is the book of Joshua, and we are on chapter 15. The allotment of the tribe of Judah, according to its clans, extended down to the territory of Edom, to the desert of Zin, in the extreme south. Their southern boundary started from the bay at the southern end of the Dead Sea, crossed south of Scorpion Pass, continued on to Zin, and went over to the south of Kadesh Barnea. Then it ran past Hezron, up to Adar, and curved around to Karka. It then passed along the Azam and joined the Wadi of Egypt, ending at the Mediterranean Sea. This is their southern boundary. The eastern boundary is the Dead Sea as far as the mouth of the Jordan. The northern boundary started from the bay of the sea at the mouth of the Jordan, went up to Beth Haglah, and continued north of Beth Araba to the stone of Bohan, son of Reuben. The boundary then went up to Debir from the valley of Achor and turned north of Gilgal, which faces the pass of Adumim, south of the gorge. It continued along to the waters of En Shamish and came out at En Rogel, and then it ran up the valley of Ben Hinnom along the southern slope of the Jebusite city, that is Jerusalem. From there it climbs to the top of the hill west of the Hinnom Valley, at the northern end of the valley. From there it climbed to the top of the hill west of Hinnom Valley, at the northern end of the valley of Rephaim. From the hilltop, the boundary headed toward the spring of the waters of Naphtah, came out at the towns of Mount Ephron, and went down toward Bala, that is Kiriath Jearim. Then it curved westward from Bala to Mount Seir, ran along the northern slope of Mount Jearim, that is Kesalon, continued down to Beth Shemesh, and crossed to Timnah. It went to the northern slope of Ekron, turned toward Shikkeron, passed along the Mount Bala, and reached Jebneel. The boundary ended at the sea. The western boundary is the coastline of the Mediterranean Sea. These are the boundaries around the people of Judah by their clans. In accordance with the Lord's command to him, Joshua gave to Caleb, son of Jephunneh, a portion in Judah. Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron. Arba was the forefather of Anak. From Hebron, Caleb drove out the three Anakites, Shishai, Ahiman, and Talmai, the sons of Anak. From there he marched against the people living in Debir, formerly called Kiriath Sephir. And Caleb said, I will give my daughter Aksah in marriage to the man who attacks and captures Kiriath Sephir. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Othniel, son of Kenaz, Caleb's brother, took it. So Caleb gave his daughter Aksah to him in marriage. So Aksah is married to Caleb now. One day when she came to Othniel, she urged him to ask her father for a field. When she got off her donkey, Caleb asked her, What can I do for you? She replied, Do me a special favor. Since you have given me land in Negev, give me also springs of water. So Caleb gave her the upper and lower springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of Judah, according to its clans. The southernmost towns of the tribe of Judah in the Negev toward the boundary of Edom were Kabzeel, Adir, Kina, Dimona, Adada, Kadish, Hazor, Ithnan, Ziph, Talim, Bilath, Hazor, Hadatta, Kiriath, Hezron, that is Hazor, Amam, Shema, Moladah, Hazar, Gadah, Heshmam, Bethpelit, Hazar Shui, Beersheba, Biziothia, Bala, Iyam, Azim, Elolad. That's a difficult name to say, but it's pretty. El Tolad, Kesil, Horma, Ziklag, Madama, Sansana, Leboth, Shilhim, Ain, and Rimon. A total of 29. It's a tongue twister, guys. A total of 29 towns and their villages in the western foothills. Pronouncing our T's today. Eshtal, Zorah, Ashna, Zonah, En Ganim, Tapua, Enam, Jarmuth, Azokah, Azikah, Sharim, Adithaim, and Gedera, or Gederothaim, 14 towns and their villages. Zenan, Hadasha, Migdal, Gad, Dilian, Mispah, Zoktil, Lakshi, Boskath, Eglan, Koban, Lamas, Kilish, Gedorith, Beth Dagon, Nama, and Makdi, 16 towns and their villages. I'm having Genesis and Numbers flashbacks right now. For those of you who are still with me, it's not easy to end there with all of these words, names, and pronunciations that we are not accustomed to. Lebna, Ether, Ashan, Epta, Ashna, Lazib, Kila, Azib, and Maresha, 9 towns and villages. Ekron with its surrounding settlements and villages, West Ekron, all that were in the vicinity of Ashad, together with their villages. Ashad, its surrounding settlements and villages, and Gaza, its settlements and villages, as far as the Wadi of Egypt and the coastline of the Mediterranean Sea. In the hill country, Shamir, Jatir, Soko, Dana, Kiriath Sanah, that is Debir, Anab, Eshtemo, Anim, Goshen, Halon, and Gilo, 11 towns and villages. Arab, Duma, Eshan, Janim, Beth, Tapua, Afika, Humta, Hariath, Arba, that is, and Zior, 9 towns and their villages. I struggle through this session. I am battling dizzy spells and nausea. Don't feel 100% 2 days now, actually 4 days now. So we're just going to keep going and finishing up this chapter. Maon, Carmel, Ziph, Juttah, Jezreel, Jokdeam, Zonah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 towns and their villages. Hulal, Bethzur, Gedor, Marath, Bethanath, and Ektal, 6 towns and their villages. Kiriath Baal, that is Kiriath Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 towns and their villages. In the wilderness, Beth Arba, Medin, Sekah, Nibshan, and the city of Salt, and En-gedi, 6 towns and villages. Judah could not dislodge the Jebusites, who were living in Jerusalem. To this day, the Jebusites live there with the people of Judah. We have a full-on breakdown of the territories that the Israelites were able to defeat and take over. This is their promised land that was promised to them from God, through Moses, passed down through the generations, and this is where they live today. That is the end of chapter 15. I look forward to reading chapter 16 with you. If you would like to catch up, all you got to do is read chapters 1 through 15 in the book of Joshua, or you can find me at Jesus is a DJ, all one word, on my YouTube channel or my Facebook, Snapchat, and I'll do the reading for you.